When Willie was found, he wouldn't even look people in the eye. Just a couple of weeks later, he was walking through the office like he owned the place, barking at the boss.
I tried though. Yeah, you tried.
None of the coworkers knew why he was so afraid to be left alone or what he'd been through before. Willie was taken by the police from a property where dogs were kept in terrible conditions. He was in bad shape, covered in scars, with open wounds and no trust left in people. He was sent to animal control. He was already older and no one was in a hurry to give him a chance. Until Susan stopped in front of his kennel. She was a volunteer and had seen dogs like him before, but something about Willie struck her right away, and she knew she couldn't leave him there. She pulled him out of animal control and brought him to the only shelter that agreed to take him in. Willie wasn't aggressive, but he had completely shut down. He wouldn't look at anyone, carried a bowl in his mouth, and did everything he could to stay unnoticed. That was the moment Jill saw him for the first time.
Hey Willie, how you doing, Willie?
He didn't come over or raise his head, but Jill felt that he wasn't just quiet. He seemed like he was afraid to trust anyone ever again. She brought him home, and at first, things were calm. But one day after being left alone, he chewed through a door. Not to get out, but because he couldn't handle being by himself. From then on, Jill started taking him to work with her every day, and the office became exactly the place Willie needed. He settled in quickly and acted like the whole place belonged to him. He walked the halls with confidence, peeked into offices, and barked at Jill's boss if he didn't get attention. Almost everyone there was a dog person, and they all adored him. One of the janitors noticed that Willie liked his pink duster, so the next day he brought another one just for him. Willie carried it around like a toy and started approaching people on his own, with interest and without fear. At home, though, he was different. With Jill, he stayed calm and quiet, just lying beside her like nothing else mattered. But when he was with her husband, it was like a switch flipped. He played, ran around the house, acted like a puppy again. Even the vet was surprised at how much he trusted people. He'd let them open his mouth and check his teeth without a fuss. Jill had never had a dog as gentle as Willie. He no longer feared being left alone, but she started realizing that she didn't want to be away from him, not even for a minute. When she leaves the house, she checks the camera just to make sure he's okay. In the past 4 years, they haven't spent a single day apart. He picks up on her thoughts before she says a word and understands everything just by looking at her. Willie became more than just a dog, he became a part of her life, and without him, everything else feels like background noise.